Good morning. Hello, Yellow Mellow, Caramello. Today is Saturday and I have a lot of things to do around the house because during the week I have my full-time job and my daughter's activities, which is quite a bit because she goes to piano lessons, she goes to ice skating, and she goes to gymnastics. So during the week when I get home, I just put anything, anywhere, everything get dirty. So on the weekend is when I get the time to clean up and organize things. So it's quite a bit. I have to do laundry too, I have to vacuum, I have to mop. And I already started doing dishes, but then I was getting like tired and bored, and I said, oh, I'm gonna record myself, you know, to get me a little more motivated to keep doing all the work. And actually, when I was doing the dishes, one of the gloves, I always have to wear the glove because when I don't use the glove, then my hands start like peeling. So I always wear the glove. But then one broke. It was has a little hole in it, so all the water was getting in. And then I remembered. I said, "Oh, I didn't throw away my last pair." So I went and put, you know, the one that is broke from the one, because always it's this one, the one that get holes, I guess is the one that used the most, and maybe with knife or something. So I just put it, you see, I put it inside out, and now I have my pair. But I have to add it to the list because I have to go to the store today too. But this is a mess. Let me show you how messy it is. See, I have a lot of dishes to do. The house is a mess. Oh my God, and the floors are so dirty. Because I have two dogs and they get everything very, very dirty, so it doesn't last a week. So every weekend is in order to keep up with the house, every weekend then I have to, you know, organize and clean everything very well. Okay, going back to the dishes, right? Let's go back to the work. Let's see, what can we talk about? Okay, let's go back to the dishes. I have to kind of like hurry because my daughter, I have to make her breakfast, and then I have to get ready, I have to go to the store. I use Alexa a lot in Google. You know, that's a good tool. Honestly, if you get used to and practice it, it can be really, really, really helpful. Because I don't know, I've been having like, well, that's been for years already, like memory problems. I forget things so often. They even kind of like make fun of me at work. I laugh. I don't really like it that much. But yeah, and I've been eating almonds every day. Because I read that almonds are good for improving your memory. But it's a little bit ridiculous, to be honest. Between you and me, it's kind of like ridiculous. Can you believe that 4 times already I went to the gas station to put gas and I leave without putting the gas? Because if I don't use the car to pump the gas and I go inside and pay cash, I come outside, sit in the car and leave. It's like, oh my goodness, Liz, what do you have your head? But I guess my brother said, no, it's because you always have so many things in your mind, you're always thinking about something and you're not paying attention. And I'm serious, I'm not making it up. 4 times. I go, pay, go back to the car, sit in the car, and then leave. The first time that I did that, I was just pulling out of the gas station because I have the light on, and then I see the lights. So I didn't put gas, so I turned around and put the gas. The second time, it was like a little farther. I drove and then few blocks, and then I realized that I didn't put the gas, and then I came back. Sorry, it was a phone call and stopped the video. It was my mom calling me and see what time I was gonna go by her house, because on the weekends usually is when I do her things, do everything that she needs to get done, so I go and get it done. So let's keep, oh look at that, gray hair already. Okay, time to dye my hair. One more thing to do. Anyway, going back to the story, where was I? About the second time, right? Yeah, the second time. So I was leaving the gas station, and then I realized, no, I was a little farther. I was already like few blocks, and then I saw, oh my God, I didn't put gas. So I turned around and I went back to the gas station, and I put the gas. The third time, I was even a little farther when I realized I didn't put the gas. So I went back, and it looked like a lady was just pulling in the spot that at the gas pump that what I take. And then I told the lady, and I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I just pay. As you can see, there's money in, but I'm always running, and I totally forgot I get in the car, and I left. And then the lady gave me a look. The lady said, fine. And then she moved, so I was able to put gas. The fourth time, I was already too far. I was already like in the highway, and I realized, I said, oh, I look at the gas low, and I was too far. I said, I'm not going back. Now I don't pay cash anymore. Every time I just go and use the car, I'm right there, so I cannot forget that I went there to put gas. Yeah. I don't think it's really like a health problem, or like I'm having issues problem there. It's mostly like my brother said, we have a busy life. We have a lot of things to do every day, many things to keep up with, and you are just doing more than one thing at once, and that's what happens, right? Well, like right now, making a video, doing dishes. Well, maybe this is a little different, because this kind of like gives me motivation and be more entertained when I'm doing my housework. Yeah, when I got pregnant, I noticed that my memory was a little worse. When I was young, I used to have a really good memory. I memorized everything. But I don't know, with time, my memory is decreasing and decreasing. My dad, before he passed away when he was 87 years old, and he wasn't diagnosed with Alzheimer, but he was diagnosed with dementia, and he forgot, but a lot of things, but it was like the recent things. Everything he remembered, it was from the past, and even when he was here in the United States, here at the house, some days he thought that he was back from Venezuela. So he thought he was back in Venezuela, and this one was the neighborhood. And many times, because he used to go and visit the neighbors, and like in the afternoon, they get together and drink tea, or sit around and talk. So many afternoons he would say, and he would tell my mom, hey, I'm going to the neighbor. I'm going there, and my mom, we are not in Venezuela. We are here in the United States, and that neighbor is not the same neighbor that you have. And my dad was like, what are we in? And it was kind of like funny, because he remembered everything like it was back then. I was married, and then my husband, many days my dad would keep asking, he said, who is that guy that keeps coming here? And then my mom is like, Tony, that's Liz's husband. Don't you remember? You walk her down the aisle, Liz is married, and my dad with this confused face like, what is she talking about? So it's sad on one side, but on the other side it was sometimes kind of like funny, seeing my dad like, but it was funny. Who is that guy? So guys, thank you so much for being there for me and listening and giving me some company and being my motivation to keep doing things. I have to go and check on my daughter, see if she's already awake. If not, then I have to wake her up and get her ready, make breakfast, because today is the day of the week that I need to get a lot of things done, and if I don't start my day soon and get everything moving fast, then I won't be able to do everything that I have to do. So it's always a pleasure to see you. Well, I don't really see you, but you know, to think that somebody's out there. Listen to me. So, thank you if anybody's listening. Alright, well, we'll be talking some other time. Bye-bye for now. See you later. Anyhow.